In 1945, Allied soldiers made a shocking discovery in a Bavarian castle, 43 volumes of handwritten diaries. The author, Hans Frank, once Hitler's most trusted lawyer. But these weren't ordinary journals. They contained detailed records that would expose one of history's most brutal regimes. Why would a man document his own crimes so meticulously? The answer would unravel in a courtroom that would change international justice forever. But before we uncover the next grim chapter in Hans Frank's dark legacy, remember to like and subscribe to our channel for more haunting tales that will chill you to the bone. Now let's return to the twisted saga of the cat Polski and the unsettling secrets it still holds. Hans Frank began as an ambitious young lawyer in Munich, joining the Nazi Party in its earliest days. He quickly became Hitler's personal legal advisor, using his sharp mind to navigate the party through legal challenges. But when Germany invaded Poland in 1939, Frank received a terrifying promotion, Governor General of occupied Poland. He arrived in Krakow with absolute power over millions of lives. Little did anyone know he brought a peculiar habit with him, documenting everything in detailed diaries. Frank's administration implemented policies that deliberately reduced food rations to starvation levels. Epidemics spread through Polish cities as malnutrition weakened the population. Meanwhile, Frank began deporting hundreds of thousands of Poles to Germany as slave laborers, using police raids to meet quotas. Yet through it all, he continued writing in his diaries, recording economic figures and administrative details as if documenting a business operation rather than human suffering. In May 1940, Frank ordered the AB Action, the systematic elimination of Poland's intellectual elite. Professors, doctors, and artists were targeted to destroy Polish national identity. Then came the implementation of anti-Jewish policies, forcing millions into overcrowded ghettos. Frank's diaries from this period show increasing detachment, referring to people as numbers and problems to be solved. His writings became more frequent, almost compulsive, as the violence escalated around him. By 1944, Frank's territory had become the site of mass extermination. His December 1941 diary entry chillingly stated they must annihilate the Jews wherever we find them. Yet as Allied forces advanced, Frank grew anxious. He carefully packed all 43 volumes of his diaries and hid them in Newhouse Castle, perhaps believing they would document his administrative achievements. When he surrendered to American troops in 1945, he seemed confident he could explain his actions as necessary wartime measures. At the Nuremberg trials, Frank initially expressed terrible guilt, but then claimed ignorance of the worst atrocities. Then prosecutors presented his own diaries, the very records he had so meticulously kept. Page after page contained his own handwriting detailing executions, starvation policies, and extermination plans. The man who had documented everything to prove his efficiency had instead created the perfect evidence for his conviction. In a final irony, Frank converted to Catholicism during the trial, seeking redemption through the same faith many of his victims had practiced. Hans Frank was executed in 1946, condemned by the very records he thought would justify his actions. His case established that civilian leaders bear responsibility for crimes under their command. The 43 volumes remain a haunting lesson about the dangers of bureaucratic evil. What do you think drove Frank to document his own crimes so thoroughly? Was it arrogance, obsession, or something deeper? You share your thoughts in the comments.